Hey guys, Scott here, and today I thought I'd take a page out of Otz's book and make a comprehensive guide, kind of like he did, about the best builds for every killer in the game. This took a lot of time to really research because every killer kind of plays differently. So, hope you guys appreciate the amount of time it took to make this. But let's start with the very first one, the first killer. We're just going to go in the order of the release because that's how it's listed here. Make it easier for me. So, first one up is Trapper. Trapper, I mean, you're probably going to want some early game delay because you definitely need something to set up while you're, you need something to hold off the gens while you're setting up. So running like something like Corrupt Intervention is really useful. And then you can run, like Rune and Undying and then, Pop or something like that on top of it. So let's say like Rune, Undying. Actually, Tinker might be better. Let's say Rune, Undying, Tinker, and then Corrupt would be really good for Trapper. For Wraith, you could probably try Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt, or Pop. Might be good. For Billy, you can do Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. For Nurse, you can do Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Now, Myers should probably use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Hag, however, can at least get away with using Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. The Doctor should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, Corrupt Intervention. The Huntress should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, Corrupt Intervention. Bubba should use Insidious. Freddy should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, Corrupt Intervention. Pig should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, Corrupt Intervention. Clown should probably use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, Corrupt Intervention. Spirit should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Legion should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Plague should probably use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Ghostface should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Demogorgon should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer. Save the best for last? No, Corrupt Intervention. Oni should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Deathslinger should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Pyramid Head should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Blight should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Am I right, fellow Blight bros? With fucking... Twins should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Trickster should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, Corrupt Intervention. Nemesis should use Undying, Rune, Tinkerer, Corrupt Intervention. And Pinhead should use Rune, Undying, Tinkerer, and Corrupt Intervention. Yeah, so that's it. That is the comprehensive list of the best build on every killer. Hope you guys enjoyed. I put a lot of time into this one. I will say at the end of this, the Rune, Undying, Corrupt, Tinkerer, it does not even sound like words anymore.